Hello, and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment, Cardano is king, and watch the video to the end. To be eligible, the winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. Swim in the same area as whales. However, Cardano will stop doing this at the end of March 2020 to the whales, whose activity slowed to involve deals worth less than $10 billion, were the first to vanish. This came after they made a significant splash that is approximately $80 billion in value. Investors' enthusiasm naturally waned as the number of transactions on the network sharply decreased. What is happening with the whales right now? The amount held by long-term Cardano investors achieved a multi-year high on February 23, despite the violence that has occurred in the cryptocurrency markets since the start of the year. Despite the price movement and the sharp decline in the price of all currencies caused by geopolitical unrest, traders increased their positions, and Cardano holders now have the greatest balance of ADA since December 2019. Recent advances in the Cardano network may be giving his fans more fuel, and as a result, many people are convinced that the price will rise. Earlier in July, the anticipation of the ship's hard fork was driving a lot of interest in Cardano. Data showed that holders of decentralized financial assets were heavily accumulating the coin. Data acquired from Sentiment shows that Cardano addresses, which are addresses to transport between 10,000 and 100,000 ADA, came alive and added 79.1 million to their total beds. The key ADA addresses fell between 100,000 and 10 million, and they stopped dumping the platform designated as core. Donald's pricing performance has continued to be very unimpressive, with 2022 addresses holding between 10,000 and 100,000. ADA are currently accumulating. In the past 30 days, their total bags have grown by 79 points, or 1 million ADAE. Between 100,000 and 10 million whales have stopped dropping in the interim. The crypto trade analyst Michael Vander Pop saw a significant occurrence that had the potential to change the scene for the proof-of-stake asset after performing thorough research on Cardano. He asserted that the price of 48 cents would mark the start of the Cardano party season, and added that up to that point, ADA is still sleeping and will provide assistance if the forecasts of the crypto experts come true. It would be consistent with the predictions of Cardano's price made by the cryptocurrency community and deep learning algorithms, both of which predict an increase for ADA. An open-source machine learning framework-based price prediction algorithm, which was also reported by Finbold, predicted that the ADA price will reach $2.90 in September 2020. The community also cast votes on the coin market cap, which predicted that by the end of July 2022, the average price will be 88 cents. According to the algorithm, Cardano might trade at $1.63. However, the majority of these forecasts were wrong, and it is still unclear whether the most recent accumulation period and stop dumping would have an effect on the price of the cryptocurrency. Therefore, the question is, to what extent may whales affect the DA price? According to data from the 500 largest BC whales from a few months ago, Cardano was once again among the top 10 buy coins. As a result of the market sell-off, Cardano declined to trade below the 50-cent level, which was observed. Whales are known to take advantage of times when prices drop significantly to make purchases. According to a sentiment read Cardano Shark and Well Addresses analysis, $138 million was amassed in a DA in the days following the mid-June price peak collapse. For the time being, this is merely a minor accumulation, but if this pattern persists into August, things may get interesting. Typically, this happens when US Federal Reserve officials announce their intention to keep raising interest rates until the inflation rate declines. Cryptocurrencies experienced a severe decline. The shift in mood also affected altcoin sentiment, which recognized Cardano's good sentiment, but emphasized more profit-taking because prices are currently up plus 22 and sentiment is more favorable than typical. The previous 3 weeks, since the latter week of March, the ratio of on-chain transactions that result in profit-taking versus sales at a loss is at its greatest level. According to recent data by Royal Stairs, Cardano ADA is one of the top 10 assets to buy for the 100 largest BCE whale. Since the FTX crisis, Cardano has seen an increase in on-chain activity as well, with a 400 spike in new Cardano wallet addresses. It's astonishing that Cardano has remained mostly untouched by what some have called the industry's worst crisis in years. The collapse of EX, the damage FTX causes, according to the founder of Cardano, will have a significant impact on other cryptocurrency companies. Cardano's posture in the present crisis and its almost fundamentalist concentration on security, decentralization, science, fair distribution, and doing everything on chain were praised by the Cardano-focused Twitter account ADA. This is as close to self-regulation in the cryptosphere as we'll get. The Cardano community is a largely bees-free zone, and we cordially urge all Wilmington organizations to join forces with us. Of course, even in a volatile market, Cardano's fundamentals speak for themselves. The current FTX crisis has shown that the cryptocurrency market is unstable, and future growth will be greatly influenced by the characteristics unique to each coin and blockchain. Cardano is doing great with this. In view of recent developments in the financial world of the blockchain, Cardano's DEX Sunday Swap has reassured its users. As a whole, Sunday Swap is still untouched and in a good position to benefit from the expansion of DeFi on Cardano starting in September 2021. A Sunday Lab exchange and a seed investor were involved in the affected Alameda research. Additionally, as mentioned in a tweet, the bankruptcy action led to the sale of LMU's interest, but this will not have an impact on Sunday Swap Lab's continued operation and expansion. The Cardano index revealed its ability to sustain itself financially and added proof that Alameda has no ownership of the lab's assets. Given that it was domiciled in the U.S. and never had access to FTX Sunday Swap Labs was unaffected by the FTX and Alama liquidity issue. Due to the whale's resiliency, many things are still going smoothly and Cardano will continue to experience surprising whale interest. Like every cryptocurrency asset that has underperformed so far this year, Cardano may run 50 to 100 times in the upcoming bull cycle. The community, however, is certain that Cardano will prosper throughout the upcoming bull cycle. Dan Gormandello, the founder of Crypto Capital Venture, who has maintained a bullish position for Cardano since the beginning of the year, concurs with this view. He now thinks Cardano could surge 50 to 100 times in the upcoming bull run, reaching a price target of $15. Despite selling pressure from larger wallet investors, the Cardano price has managed to hold at that 34-cent level. Since May 2022, those have sold 600 million units. In response to the FTX liquidity crisis and slaughter in crypto, there has been a fall, but it has performed better by market capitalization than most other altcoins. Given the possibility of changing market sentiment, technical analyst Johnny Sergey thinks the Cardinal's price gain could be fleeting. Cardano was obviously displaying signals of capitulation when the network realized profit-loss split by the actual price indicator. These warning indications are comparable to those observed in March 2020. Before making a move on Cardano, it is recommended checking to see if the 33-cent level is fading as support with this gauge, which shows the entire magnitude of profit or loss realized by all holders spinning the asset. The number of investors owning more than 10 million ADA has significantly decreased since January. Return in 2019. 48 of the supply was in the hands of a few holders. The hopes of Cardinal's investors, who were thrilled with the altcoin boom before the launch of the vessel, were only slightly raised over the previous month. The investors who were crushed were the whales, who anticipated a constant increase, and Cardinal did nothing but smash their hopes. Since Cardano will continue to fall sharply, these investors don't now have much to hold on to. Without a doubt, Wills will keep Cardano on their watch list. However, the state of the market right now is not promising. It was an increase to their ADA coin supply, so they can now accomplish much more. And Cardano still has a lot of appealing qualities. Unavoidably, Wells will have to go looking for it as Cardano's decentralized banking sector continues to expand quickly. According to the head of research, when entering the blog, 70 of the assets are trapped in decentralized exchanges, most notably Sunday Swap. After years without introducing smart contracts, Cardano now seems to be showing promise for more to come. Whether or not a visionary investor chooses to ignore a cryptocurrency that is poised to force a turnaround in the cryptocurrency market, this looks to be translating into the accumulation of a DA from significant players. Market lows exist, but Cardano is still advancing steadily at its rate. So be sure to pay attention to our appealing principles. The question now is whether the wheels will stay attached to Cardano ADA indefinitely. Time will only tell. Of course, what do you think about this? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. We'll see you in the next video, but in the meantime, check out our other content to see how Cortana is living up to her ambition of killing Ethereum. Be sure to always click the subscribe notification buttons